Oh wow, that sounds wild. Oh shit, it's gonna get weirder now. Oh wow, that sounds wild. Oh shit. Okay. And we'll be a little sneaky. To go to media. Edit message. Paste. Anyone is interested in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Hardcore mode? Started a game of it. Paste. Facebook. Paste. Pause. Yes. All right. Everything is as it should be.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
I bet I
Come
don't.
join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Virginia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic
Maybe I will
deeds.
make her beg.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juva.
Use your phone and do
See
it.
now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious!
Ah, look at this hairline.
Raiding a castle!
It's all fucked up.
That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
Why are there so
I
many
reckon
green
you paid
leaves
off part
falling
of your
down?
debt the other day, sir.
Jesus Christ! That is a truly excessive number of green leaves falling. I mean, you wouldn't even see that many during fall. They really wanted people to notice that for some reason.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important
Thank
mission,
God.
and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
God, I hate
Now
how
you've
the
got me
clothing
curious.
doesn't...
I never got a knight's word before.
It floats
For a
above their
start,
bodies.
you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will
Well, I
help
mean,
when you're in danger
everybody
or don't
needs a
know which
shovel.
way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing art. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Parkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir.
Performance is definitely a shitload better now.
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
It probably looks no different on the stream.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
It was him.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Pre-rendered video. She doesn't smile back that well in the game. But if you look closely at all the clothing that everybody wears, it never actually lays on their body. Any cloth, it's like there's like an invisible force field that causes the cloth to hover above them. And you never see gravity affecting it. Like if they have a sleeve, you never see it like move at all. No game does that. But that's been a basic thing in CG animation for fucking decades now. It's always bothered me. Also, half the time the feet don't affect the grass, or just kind of lightly move it away. That's about the best you get. There's never been a system designed that universally allows for foliage and things in the ground to be physically impacted, like in any way. It wouldn't have to be like a physical simulation. You could just do some sort of an effect that makes it just squish or something. Anything to avoid things clipping through other things.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Where the fuck are they at? No!
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
That was human shit and
I'm
piss.
Sir Hans Capon
He has pink eye
of
for sure.
Parkstein. Heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Parkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
What
Apart
a
from
dick.
which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
It's your city. Hands off me!
Now, the sword was made for this guy, Lord Radzik.
No, wait, 1 moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Nah, it's below 60. What the fuck?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Oh, hold on.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Service is kind of slow today.
Like I'm invisible or something.
Hallo, Denkwirt. Ich habe Hunger. Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
My cousin's here, doing stuff in my garden.
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
No, I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them, even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head.
We got
That would be
hunting swords.
suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
That's fucked.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you've finished, report for work.
Cheers.
It's titties!
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
It's me.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard
Health,
some
lads.
talk about your
That's
captain.
the most important
Oh.
thing. Enjoy your...
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
My knees and...
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You lying bitch.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake!
Yeah!
Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
What an old bitch.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
You look like Princess Leia after menopause.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as the second door in there leads to the pantry, you have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch them. If you just chuck it on the floor in the court, 2 men can finish the work.
All right. For sure, it's less daunting work than fight.
Aye. It's terrible about them bandits. Like it or not, is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear. Where?
Scallops.
I ain't been further, but I know this.
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter. When rich folks get married, that's her feast. That's a lot. What's that?
Oh,
If you want to find out more, young Svaja there,
where do you want the
to the pantry. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
I could get in through my uncle. He works in some...
Where's the
Second door inside.
I'll go and discuss.
And careful with them sacks.
And what can I get for you?
Alright. They do. It's very subtle and very appreciated. I'll be right back. And I'm back. And made a mistake.
One for wine? There'll be ale and all.
Now, where the fuck are them sacks? If I were a sack, where would I be? Probably in the back of a wagon.
Where is that bloody innkeeper? Mind what you got?
What are you standing here?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it? No, that's it's all the same to me.
I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer
Okay,
it is
why
to
can't...
leave
This is the fucking
Bloody
one!
work. Nothing but
her.
waiting.
But with a plan to take her away.
At least I fucking thought. Talk to Capon. Are you serious?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
Oh, you think?
I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the local...
There's something else we have to sort out.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both...
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't...
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around as if the disgrace at the gate...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork? Or carry sacks?
Oh my god.
That's against God and nature.
What a piece of shit.
Here you go.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me?
It's just... Come now, Henry. What did I simply cannot carry sacks.
You can't even carry your own sack.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't...
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by yourself.
Right.
Well,
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
that too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
Oh my god.
Looking for lost dogs is...
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear...
Well, no way to stop him from getting in that fight, I guess.
Ooh, light and half heavy.
You ain't afraid of hard work. Leave it to the last moment this year. Service is kind of slow today.
Look at me being a hard worker. Just a couple? It's fucking 5. I like how Sack magically teleports into that position. See, it's not there. But it will be there as soon as I put this down. And what does that mean? That means that
It's like I'm invisible or something.
they're just moving it back and forth, like off camera, and then putting a new sack on the ground. So the sack you put down, it ain't even the same sack as far as game code is concerned.
Listen to this.
Is that supposed to be
I'm
Latin?
a bit peckish.
You know what it means.
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Shut up, Hans.
You say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you
Damn it,
keep
Hans.
insulting me. Get
You
ready to pick up
fucking
your
dick.
broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, come on. So there's no way ever to avoid it. That's what I thought.
I'll show you!
And I have to go.